in the last lecture, we talked about phenomenon of peaks. We saw that when there is interference between two waves having slightly different frequencies, then what happens? Beats are produced. There is neither purely constructive interference nor purely destructive interference. The resultant sound, it rises and falls. That alternate rise and fall in the resultant intensity of sound is called beats. So suppose we consider two waves having slightly different frequencies. So suppose y1 is equal to a sine 2 pi n1t and y2 equal to a sine 2 pi n2t. These are two waves along the same path having same amplitudes but slightly different frequencies. When there is superposition of these two waves, what will happen? The resultant displacement y will be vector sum of the two, means y1 plus y2. So y will be equal to, y1 is a sine 2 pi n1t plus y2 is a sine 2 pi n2t. Correct? Now, in these two terms, what is common? A is common, so you'll take it out. So y will be equal to a common inside the bracket sine 2 pi n1t plus sine 2 pi n2t. Right? Sine C plus sine D. You remember what is the formula for sine C plus sine D? It is 2 sine C plus D by 2 cos C minus D by 2. So this will be equal to A into bracket sine C plus sine D. 2 sine C plus D. Isn't it? This is C, this is D. So it is 2 sine C plus D. Now in these two, again 2 pi t is constant. So when you add these two, 2 pi n1t plus 2 pi n2t, you can take 2 pi t common. So sine 2 pi t into bracket n1 plus n2, 2 sine C plus D by 2. देखो बराबर है क्या? Sin C plus sin D, 2 sine C plus D by 2 into cos C minus D by 2. Again, 2 pi t common, n1 minus n2. Cos 2 pi t n1 minus n2 means it is cos C minus D by 2. Check करो इसको एक बार. So that will be equal to, now this a you can take inside. This is x into y. So there is no need for this bracket. So a into 2, that will become 2a, right? Sine n1 plus n2, sorry, sine 2 pi n1 plus n2 into t. चलेगा ऐसे लिखा तो t को इस तरफ लिखा हमने sin 2 pi n1 plus n2 into t by 2 into cos again 2 pi n1 minus n2 into t by 2. Now this n1 plus n2 by 2, if you call it capital N, n1 plus n2 by 2 को हमने क्या बोला? कैपिटल N. तो ये इक्वेशन हो गई y is equal to 2a sine 2 pi nt, correct? n1 plus n2 by 2 को हमने क्या बोला? Capital N. So it will be 2a sine 2 pi nt into cos 2 pi n1 minus n2 into t by 2 as it is. इस 2a के साथ अगर हम ये cos को लिखें, means if you write this here, right, and sine to that side, it won't make any difference. So this equation now becomes y is equal to 2a. This you'll write here cos 2 pi n1 minus n2 into t by 2. इधर लिख लिया into sine 2 pi capital NT. चालेल, अगदी चालेल. Therefore, और ये जो टर्म है यहां से यहां तक, मतलब 2a cos 2 pi n1 minus n2 into t by 2, इसको अगर हमने बोला कैपिटल A, इसको नाम क्या दिया हमने? कैपिटल A. So y will be equal to capital A sine 2 pi nt. Y is equal to capital A sine 2 pi nt. So this is the equation of beats. Beats की equation है y is equal to A sine 2 pi nt, whereas this capital A is amplitude of the resultant. जो रिजल्टेंट वेव बनी है, जो बीट्स बने हैं, उसका एम्पलीट्यूड है कैपिटल A, which is equal to 2a cos 2 pi n1 minus n2 into t by 2. कैपिटल A का वैल्यू कितना है? एम्पलीट्यूड ऑफ बीट्स का वैल्यू कितना है? 2a cos 2 pi n1 minus n2 into t by 2. And capital N is n1 plus n2 by 2. Capital N is n1 plus n2 by 2. And this capital N is not frequency of beats. Remember that very well. This capital N is not the frequency of beats. Because what definition we gave for frequency of beats? क्या थी definition जो हमने पिछले लेक्चर में देखा था? Frequency of beats, the number of vexings or number of wennings, the number of maxima or the number of minima occurring per second is called frequency of beats. This is not that. This capital N is frequency of vibration, resultant frequency of vibration of the particle. जो beats बने हैं, जो beats तैयार हुए हैं, जो resultant motion हुआ है, उस resultant motion में पार्टिकल के वाइब्रेशन की फ्रीक्वेंसी है कैपिटल N, which is n1 plus n2 by 2. This is not the frequency of beats. Beat frequency अलग है, that we shall see afterwards. So this is the equation for beats. Y is equal to A sine 2 pi nt, whereas A is amplitude of the resultant and capital N is frequency of the resultant, not frequency of beats. And this capital A is this much, capital N is this much. Equation of beats is y is equal to A sine 2 pi nt. This is the equation of beats. Whereas A is the amplitude, which is equal to 2a cos 2 pi n1 minus n2 into t by 2. This is the amplitude of the resultant. When this amplitude is maximum, there will be vexing, maxima. And when this amplitude is minimum, there will be waning, minima. So for vexing, when the sound rises, when there is rise in the intensity of sound, means there is vexing, amplitude is maximum. This capital A is maximum. मैक्सिमम कितना हो सकता है? एक वेव का एम्पलीट्यूड है स्मॉल a, दूसरी वेव का एम्पलीट्यूड भी है स्मॉल a, दोनों मिलकर मैक्सिमम कितना हो सकता है 2a, ऑब्वियसली उससे ज्यादा नहीं हो सकता. सो व्हेन देयर इज वेक्सिंग, एम्पलीट्यूड इज plus or minus 2a, plus or minus 2a. So for vexing, amplitude is plus or minus 2a maximum. A means 2a cos 2 pi n1 minus n2 into t by 2. So this a is equal to plus or minus 2a. So when there is vexing, this amplitude is equal to plus or minus 2a. This 2a gets cancelled, means cos 2 pi n1 minus n2 into t by 2 is equal to plus or minus 1. ये cancel हुआ तो यहाँ पे क्या बचा 1. Means cos of this angle, इस एंगल का कॉस कितना है प्लस और माइनस 1. किस एंगल का कॉस प्लस और माइनस 1 होता है? कॉस ऑफ 0 is 1, cos of pi is minus 1, and so on. Means this angle is either 0 or pi or 2 pi or 3 pi or 4 pi onwards. So this angle 2 pi n1 minus n2 into t by 2, this angle is either 0 or pi or 2 pi or 3 pi onwards. Means first vexing will occur when this angle is equal to 0. Second vexing, second maxima will occur when this angle is equal to pi. Third vexing will occur when this angle is equal to 2 pi, and so on. So first vexing, first maxima will occur when this angle 2 pi n1 minus n2 into t by 2 is equal to how much? 0. When this angle is 0, there will be first vexing. So t will be equal to, ये सब उधर ले जाओ, what it will become? 0. So first vexing will occur when t is equal to 0. Means as soon as there is interference of the two waves, there is a loud sound. First vexing occurs at t equal to 0. म्हणजे दोन वेव्सचं इंटरफरन्स झाल्याबरोबर काय होणार? वेक्सिंग, मोठा आवाज ऐकू येईल. फर्स्ट वेक्सिंग इज ॲट t equal to 0. Then second vexing will occur when this angle is equal to pi. This angle is equal to how much? Pi. Second vexing will occur when this angle is equal to pi. This 2 gets cancelled. Pi gets cancelled. Means t is equal to how much? 1 upon n1 minus n2. ये उस तरफ गया. t is equal to 1 upon n1 minus n2. So first vexing will occur at t equal to 0. Second vexing will occur at t equal to 1 upon n1 minus n2. Third vexing will occur when this angle 2 pi n1 minus n2 into t by 2, this angle is equal to how much? Pi के बाद 2 pi. So that this 2 pi gets cancelled. Means t is equal to, ये ऊपर गया, 2 upon n1 minus n2. Third vexing will occur at t is equal to 2 upon n1 minus n2. So first vexing at t equal to 0. Second vexing at t equal to 1 upon n1 minus n2. Third vexing at t equal to 2 upon n1 minus n2. So what is the time interval between two successive vexings? दोन वेक्सिंग्सच्या मधला टाइम इंटरवल किती असणार? पहिलं 0 वरती झालंय, दुसरं या टाइम वरती. म्हणजे दोन वेक्सिंग मधलं टाइम इंटरवल असणार 1 upon n1 minus n2 minus 0. म्हणजे 1/n1 - n2 दोन वेक्सिंग मधला टाइम इंटरवल असेल 1/n1 - n2. जर या दोघांचं सबट्रॅक्शन घेतलं तरी हेच येईल 2/n1 - n2 minus 1/n1 - n2 will be 1/n1 - n2. Means this is the time interval between two successive vexings. What do we call it? Period of beats. So this is nothing but capital T, period of beats. So period of beats is given by 1/n1 - n2. And reciprocal of period will be frequency. So frequency of beats will be, इसका reciprocal मतलब n1 - n2. So frequency of the beats is given by n1 - n2. This is frequency of beats. Equation में जो आया था capital N, n1 + n2/2, that is not frequency of beats. Frequency of beats is n1 - n2. मतलब अगर दो वेव्स का इंटरफेरेंस हो रहा है, एक वेव की फ्रीक्वेंसी है सपोज 400 और दूसरी वेव की फ्रीक्वेंसी है 403. एक वेव की फ्रीक्वेंसी है 400 और दूसरी वेव की फ्रीक्वेंसी है 403. तो कितने बीट्स सुनाई देंगे? n1 - n2. मतलब 3 बीट्स विल बी हर्ड. मतलब ये कि सेकंदात 3 वेळा आवाज मोठा होईल आणि 3 वेळा आवाज खाली जाईल. The beat frequency is 3. Frequency of beats is 3. Means the sound will become maximum 3 times and minimum 3 times. So we found frequency of beats using vexing. You can find the frequency of beats using waning also. Waning means minimum sound, means amplitude is equal to 0. एक वेव का एम्पलीट्यूड A, दूसरी वेव का एम्पलीट्यूड A, दोनों का मिनिमम कितना हो सकता है? A - A, that is equal to 0. So when there is waning, amplitude of the resultant is equal to 0. Means 2A cos 2 pi n1 - n2 into t/2 is equal to 0. Right? 2A goes to that side. So 0/2A will become 0. So cos 2 pi n1 - n2 t/2 is equal to 0. Correct? Cos of which angle is 0? किस एंगल का cos 0 होता है? pi/2 90 degree, then 3 pi/2, 5 pi/2, so on. Means this angle 2 pi n1 - n2 t/2, this angle is either pi/2 or 3 pi/2 or 5 pi/2 onwards. Means wanings will occur when this angle is pi/2, 3 pi/2, 5 pi/2 onwards. So first minima will occur when the angle 2 pi n1 - n2 into t/2, this angle is pi/2. This 2 gets cancelled, pi gets cancelled, means t is equal to 1/2n1 - n2. Correct? T is equal to 1/2n1 - n2. At this time, first waning will occur. First vexing कब हुई थी? First vexing occurred at t equal to 0, and first waning is occurring at t equal to 1/2n1 - n2. Means what is the time interval between first vexing and waning? एक vexing और एक waning के बीच में कितना time interval है? 1/2n1 - n2. Obvious है ना? क्योंकि दो vexings के बीच टाइम इंटरवल कितना है? 1/n1 - n2. The time interval between two vexings is 1/n1 - n2. दो vexings के बीच का टाइम इंटरवल. waning दोनों के बीच में है ना? दो वैक्सिंग्स के बीच का टाइम इंटरवल है 1/n1 माइनस n2, वेनिंग दोनों के बीच में है, तो वैक्सिंग और वेनिंग का टाइम इंटरवल कितना रहेगा? इसका आधा, 1/n1 माइनस n2 का हाफ, that is 1/2n1 minus n2. The time interval between first waxing and first waning is 1/2n1 minus n2. So first waning occurs at this time. Second waning will occur when this angle 2 pi n1 minus n2 into t by 2, this angle is how much? 3 pi by 2. Second waning, this 2 gets cancelled, pi gets cancelled, so t is equal to 3/2 n1 minus n2. Is it right? T is equal to 3/2 n1 minus n2. So second waning will occur at time equal to 3/2 n1 minus n2. So what is time interval between two successive wanings? The first waning और second waning, इनके बीच का time interval होगा 3/2 n1 minus n2 minus 1/2 n1 minus n2. That is equal to, denominator is common, 2 n1 minus n2. 3 minus 1 is 2. This 2 gets cancelled. So time interval between two wanings kitna aaya? 1/n1 minus n2. Time interval between two successive wanings means period of beats, that is 1/n1 minus n2. Iska reciprocal, frequency of beats, that is n1 minus n2. So you can find out the frequency of beats or time period of beats using waxings, जैसे हमने पहले किया, or using wanings. So have a look at it.